Welcome to Starbound, where every star tells a story. Today, on the peaceful planet of Krios, alien species face a supernova in their star system, and the only help near them are us, savage humans. Check and make sure you're subscribed today, because if you're not, do it. It's totally free to do. But now, let's get into the story. The opulent chamber of the Kriosian conclave was alive with the vibrant hues of bioluminescent flora that lined its walls and ceiling, casting an ethereal glow upon the gathered delegates. Representatives from each of the diverse races that called the Krios star system home had assembled, their forms a mesmerizing tapestry of biological diversity. Sleek, amphibious Thalasian delegates, their scales shimmering with an internal luminescence, shared anxious whispers with the towering crystalline Xylans, their multifaceted eyes reflecting the growing panic in the chamber. The avian arboreals, their feathered crests twitching nervously, exchanged worried glances with the stoic, rock-like Lithorians, their stony visages etched with concern. At the heart of the chamber, a colossal holo display projected a chilling spectacle. The Kriosian sun, a celestial body that had nurtured their civilization for millennia, was ablaze with a fury that defied comprehension. Unnatural flares erupted from its surface, casting ominous shadows across the faces of the delegates. The once harmonious symphony of stellar energy had devolved into a chaotic crescendo, threatening to engulf the entire system in its fiery embrace. The normally serene atmosphere of the conclave was shattered by a cacophony of alarmed voices. The Xylan delegate, Xylo, his voice buzzing with a frantic urgency, addressed the assembly. "The star's instability is escalating at an alarming rate. Our most sophisticated containment measures are proving inadequate." A hush fell over the chamber as the Thalasian delegate, Thala, her voice echoing with a somber resonance, added, "The data is irrefutable. We are on the precipice of a cataclysmic supernova." A wave of despair washed over the delegates. Despite their technological prowess, their mastery of energy manipulation, and their intricate understanding of the cosmos, the Kriosians were facing an existential threat they were powerless to avert. Their once vibrant civilization, a testament to their ingenuity and cooperation, was teetering on the brink of oblivion. The weight of their impending doom hung heavy in the air, a palpable dread that permeated every corner of the conclave chamber. Their sun, the source of life and energy, was transforming into a harbinger of death, its relentless fury threatening to consume them all. A wave of silence washed over the assembly, broken only by the soft rustling of leaves from the bioluminescent flora and the rhythmic pulsing of Thala's gills. The delegates, each a paragon of intellect and composure, were united in their despair. A collective shudder rippled through the chamber as the grim reality of their situation settled upon them. "We have poured our resources and expertise into finding a solution," rasped a Lithorian delegate, his voice like the grinding of tectonic plates. "Yet we remain at an impasse. Our shields cannot withstand the star's escalating radiation," added an arboreal representative, her voice a mournful melody, "and our attempts to siphon off its excess energy have been futile." "We have contacted every allied system within range," interjected a Xylan scientist, his mandibles clicking nervously, "but none possess the technological means to assist us." The holo display flickered, and the image of the Kriosian sun intensified, its surface now a maelstrom of incandescent plasma. A collective gasp rose from the delegates as they watched their once majestic star descend into chaos. "We are witnessing the death throes of our civilization," lamented a Thalasian elder, her voice trembling with sorrow. "Is there truly no hope?" whispered a young Xylan delegate, her eyes filled with a desperate plea. The chamber fell into a mournful silence, each delegate grappling with the agonizing truth. They had reached the pinnacle of technological advancement, yet they were powerless to save themselves from the cosmic inferno that threatened to consume them. The realization that their vast fleets of starships, marvels of engineering and design, could only evacuate a mere fraction of their population, a heartbreaking 1%, added a chilling layer to their despair. Suddenly, the holo display flickered once more and a new image materialized. It was a blue planet, swathed in clouds and oceans orbiting a yellow star. A world far removed from the Kriosian system, a planet they had considered insignificant and technologically inferior. A human voice, clear and resolute, echoed through the chamber. Greetings, Kriosians. We are receiving your distress signals. This is Earth, and we are here to help. A wave of disbelief and skepticism rippled through the conclave chamber. Earth? Help? The humans were a young species, relative newcomers to the galactic stage, their technological prowess paling in comparison to the Kriosians' millennia of advancements. Yet there was a certain earnestness in the human's voice, a determination that resonated with the desperate delegates. Xylo, the Xylan representative, his multifaceted eyes gleaming with a mix of hope and skepticism, addressed the hollow display. Earth, we appreciate your offer of assistance, but we must inquire as to your capabilities. Our situation is dire, and our time is limited. The human on the screen, a seasoned astronaut named Commander Marcus Stone, nodded in understanding. We are aware of the gravity of your situation, Xylo. While our technology may not match your own, we possess a wealth of ingenuity and resourcefulness. Our scientists have been analyzing the data you've transmitted, and we believe we may be able to offer a solution. Thala, the Thalasian delegate, her bioluminescent scales pulsing with a renewed hope, leaned forward. Please, Commander Stone, elaborate. Any assistance you can provide would be invaluable. Stone's image on the display shifted to a schematic of the Kriosian star system, highlighting the unstable star at its center. We propose a multi-pronged approach, he began. Firstly, we will dispatch a team of our most skilled engineers and scientists to assess the situation firsthand and work alongside your own experts to devise a stabilization plan. Secondly, we will deploy a fleet of our most advanced starships to aid in the evacuation efforts. A murmur of astonishment rippled through the chamber. The humans were not only offering expertise but also physical assistance. The arboreal delegate, her feathered crest raised in surprise, inquired, "Your starships? Can they withstand the intense radiation from our star?" Stone smiled reassuringly. Our vessels are equipped with state-of-the-art shielding and radiation mitigation technology. They are designed to operate in extreme environments. The Lithorian delegate, his voice booming through the chamber, asked the question that was on everyone's mind. And what of the solution you mentioned? Do you truly believe you can stabilize our star? Stone's gaze hardened with determination. We cannot offer guarantees, but we have a plan. It is a daring one, fraught with risk, but it is our best hope. We are prepared to take that risk if you are willing to trust us. A hushed silence settled over the conclave chamber, the weight of the humans' words hanging heavy in the air. The delegates exchanged glances, their expressions a mixture of astonishment, skepticism, and a glimmer of hope. Commander Stone, Xylo spoke, his voice laced with a cautious optimism. We are willing to hear your plan. If there is even a remote chance of saving our civilization, we must explore it. A chorus of agreement rose from the other delegates, their voices a symphony of desperation and longing. Very well, Stone replied, his tone resolute. Our plan involves utilizing a theoretical technology known as a stellar stabilizer. It is a device designed to regulate the energy output of a star, essentially acting as a dampener to prevent a supernova. A stellar stabilizer? Thala inquired, her bioluminescent scales shimmering with curiosity. We have theorized about such a device, but it has never been successfully constructed. Correct, Stone confirmed. However, our scientists have made significant breakthroughs in recent years. We believe we have a viable design, and we are prepared to construct and deploy it within your star system. The delegates exchanged excited whispers. A stellar stabilizer, if it worked, could be their salvation. However, the Lithorian delegate raised a valid concern. Even if you can construct this device, Commander Stone, the deployment would be incredibly dangerous. The radiation levels near the star are already lethal. Stone nodded solemnly. We are aware of the risks. However, we have developed specialized suits and shielding that can protect our astronauts from the radiation for a limited time. It will be a perilous mission, but we are confident in the skills and bravery of our team. The humans' words resonated with the Kriosians, who were no strangers to courage and sacrifice. Their own history was filled with tales of daring exploits and selfless acts in the face of adversity. Commander Stone, Xylo declared, his voice filled with newfound resolve, we accept your offer of assistance. We will provide you with all the resources and support we can muster. The fate of our civilization rests in your hands." Stone's image on the display nodded in acknowledgement. "We will not fail you, Xylo. Humanity stands with Krios." With a renewed sense of purpose, the Kriosian delegates set about preparing for the arrival of the human team. The conclave chamber, once a scene of despair, now buzzed with a cautious optimism. The fate of their civilization hung in the balance, but a glimmer of hope had emerged from an unexpected source. Days turned into anxious nights as the Kriosians worked tirelessly to prepare for the arrival of the human team. The atmosphere in the star system was one of cautious optimism, a fragile hope blooming amidst the looming shadow of despair. News of Earth's audacious rescue mission had spread like wildfire, igniting a spark of inspiration in the hearts of the Kriosian people. The human fleet, a small but determined armada, emerged from hyperspace on the outskirts of the Kriosian system. Their ships, sleek and angular, bore the insignia of the Global Space Agency, a symbol of humanity's unity and ambition. The lead vessel, the Odyssey, was a marvel of engineering, its hull shimmering with an iridescent sheen that belied its robust construction. As the fleet approached the Kriosian homeworld, a delegation of Kriosian starships, led by Xylo and Thala, moved to greet them. A tense silence hung in the void as the two civilizations made contact for the first time. Commander Stone, accompanied by his team of scientists and engineers, materialized on the bridge of the Odyssey, his face etched with a mixture of determination and empathy. "Greetings, Kriosian delegates," he said, his voice resonating through the communication channel. "We are honored to stand beside you in this time of crisis." Xylo, his multifaceted eyes conveying a sense of gratitude, replied, "Welcome, Commander Stone, and welcome to your human comrades. We are deeply indebted to you for your willingness to aid us." Thala, her bioluminescent scales pulsing with a warm glow, added, "Your arrival has brought a glimmer of hope to our people. We pray that your expertise and technology can save us from this impending doom." Stone nodded solemnly. "We will do everything in our power to help you, but time is of the essence. Let us begin our work without delay." The human and Kriosian ships docked, forming a temporary alliance in the face of impending disaster. The human scientists and engineers, clad in their protective suits, disembarked and were greeted by a team of Kriosian experts. Together they embarked on a meticulous survey of the unstable star, gathering data and analyzing its erratic behavior. Meanwhile, the human starships, under the command of Captain Anya Petrova, a decorated veteran of numerous space missions, began the arduous task of evacuating the Kriosian population. The ships, with their advanced life support systems and ample cargo space, ferried Kriosians from the doomed system to a nearby habitable planet that had been identified as a potential refuge. As the joint operation commenced, the Kriosians were awestruck by the humans' unwavering determination and their unconventional approach to problem-solving. While the Kriosians were accustomed to relying on complex algorithms and intricate simulations, the humans seemed to possess an innate ability to improvise and adapt, their intuition guiding them through unfamiliar territory. In the Odyssey's state-of-the-art laboratories, human and Kriosian scientists worked side by side, their diverse forms and perspectives creating a unique synergy. The Kriosians, with their deep understanding of stellar mechanics and energy manipulation, shared their knowledge with the humans, who in turn offered innovative ideas and fresh perspectives. Commander Stone, working closely with a brilliant Xylon astrophysicist named Lyra, made a startling discovery. The unnatural behavior of the Kriosian sun was not a random occurrence, but rather the result of deliberate sabotage. A rogue faction of Kriosians, driven by a twisted ideology of galactic domination, had tampered with the star's core, triggering its premature transformation into a supernova. This revelation sent shockwaves through the Kriosian leadership. The Conclave, once a bastion of unity, was now fractured by betrayal and deceit. Xylo, his voice filled with righteous anger, vowed to bring the perpetrators to justice. Meanwhile, the construction of the stellar stabilizer was underway. The humans, utilizing a combination of advanced 3D printing technology and Kriosian energy manipulation techniques, meticulously assembled the massive device. It was a marvel of engineering, a testament to the ingenuity of two civilizations working together against impossible odds. As the stabilizer neared completion, the Kriosian sun's instability reached a critical point. Massive solar flares erupted with alarming frequency, bombarding the system with lethal radiation. The evacuation efforts intensified, with human and Kriosian starships working in tandem to ferry as many survivors as possible to safety. The situation grew increasingly dire, with time running out. The Kriosian sun, a once benevolent celestial body, had transformed into a raging inferno, its destructive power threatening to engulf the entire system. With the Kriosian sun teetering on the brink of a full supernova, a sense of urgency permeated every action. The human and Kriosian teams worked with a feverish intensity, their collective efforts focused on a single desperate goal: the deployment of the stellar stabilizer. The device, a colossal sphere of intricate machinery and pulsating energy, was now complete. It hovered in the vastness of space, a testament to the ingenuity and cooperation of two vastly different civilizations. Its sleek, metallic surface shimmered with a kaleidoscope of colors, reflecting the raw power it contained. Commander Stone, his face etched with determination, oversaw the final preparations. The stabilizer was loaded onto a heavily modified Kriosian transport vessel, its hull reinforced with layers of radiation shielding. A team of human and Kriosian engineers and pilots, the best of their respective species, volunteered for the perilous mission to deploy the device. As the transport vessel undocked from the Odyssey, a hush fell over the bridge. Captain Petrova, her hands steady on the controls, watched as the ship embarked on its daring journey. Her heart ached for the brave souls aboard, knowing the risks they faced. The transport vessel hurtled towards the Kriosian sun, its engines straining against the immense gravitational pull. The ship's crew, their faces illuminated by the eerie glow of the dying star, worked tirelessly to maintain the delicate balance of the stabilizer. As they approached the star's corona, the radiation levels surged, threatening to overwhelm their shielding. The ship's hull creaked and groaned under the immense pressure, but it held firm. The moment of truth had arrived. The crew, their hearts pounding in their chests, initiated the deployment sequence. The stabilizer, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos, detached from the transport vessel and drifted towards the star's core. The Kriosian sun, sensing the intrusion, reacted with a fury that defied comprehension. A colossal solar flare erupted, engulfing the stabilizer in a blinding inferno. The transport vessel, caught in the blast, was hurled away, its systems flickering and failing. On the bridge of the Odyssey, the crew watched in horror as the transport vessel disappeared into the maelstrom. A wave of despair washed over them. Had they failed? But then, a miracle occurred. The solar flare subsided, revealing the stabilizer, unscathed and glowing with an intense energy. It had reached the star's core and begun to work its magic. The star's chaotic energy fluctuations gradually stabilized, its fury diminishing with each passing moment. A collective gasp echoed through the Odyssey's bridge as the display screens flickered back to life, revealing a breathtaking sight. The Kriosian sun, once a raging inferno, was now bathed in a soft, calming light. The stellar stabilizer, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos, pulsed with a steady rhythm, its energy harmonizing with the star's core. A wave of relief washed over the humans and Kriosians alike. They had done it. Against all odds, they had averted the supernova. The Kriosian civilization, a beacon of peace and progress, had been saved from the brink of extinction. But their celebration was short-lived. The Kriosian transport vessel, battered and bruised, limped back into view, its hull scorched and scarred. The crew, exhausted but alive, had managed to escape the blast, their resilience and quick thinking saving them from certain doom. As the transport vessel docked with the Odyssey, a medical team rushed aboard to assess the crew's condition. Miraculously, their injuries were minor, a testament to the effectiveness of their protective gear and the skill of the human medics. Commander Stone, his heart brimming with pride and gratitude, addressed the survivors. "You have all performed admirably. Your courage and dedication have saved countless lives. You are heroes." The Kriosian crew members, humbled by the humans' praise, bowed their heads in respect. They had faced the wrath of a dying star and emerged victorious, a testament to the power of cooperation and the indomitable spirit of their two species. News of the successful deployment of the stellar stabilizer spread throughout the Kriosian system, sparking jubilant celebrations. The Kriosian people, who had been preparing for the end, now rejoiced in their newfound salvation. Their gratitude towards the humans knew no bounds. In the Kriosian capital, a grand ceremony was held to honor the human heroes. Xylo, his voice filled with emotion, addressed the assembled crowd. Today, we celebrate not only the survival of our civilization, but also the extraordinary bond forged between our two species. The humans, whom we once deemed primitive, have proven to be our saviors. Their courage, ingenuity, and unwavering empathy have shown us the true meaning of heroism. Commander Stone, standing beside Xylo, accepted the accolades with humility. "We are honored to have been of service," he said. "But this victory is not ours alone. Together we can achieve greatness, and with collaboration we can both push our species to the next level." In the aftermath of the near catastrophe, the Kriosian and human teams found themselves drawn together by a shared purpose, their collaboration deepening as they worked to uncover the truth behind the star's destabilization. Commander Stone and Lyra, the brilliant Xylan astrophysicist, found themselves spending countless hours poring over data, their minds working in unison to unravel the mystery. Lyra's intimate knowledge of Kriosian stellar mechanics, combined with Stone's human intuition and out-of-the-box thinking, proved to be a formidable combination. Their breakthrough came during a late-night analysis session. While examining energy readings from the star's core, Lyra noticed a series of anomalies that defied natural explanation. The fluctuations were too precise, too coordinated to be the result of random stellar activity. Stone, his brow furrowed in concentration, suggested a chilling possibility: sabotage. Could someone have deliberately manipulated the star's core, triggering its catastrophic instability? Lyra's multifaceted eyes widened in alarm. "It's possible," she admitted, "but who would have the knowledge and the means to carry out such an act?" The two scientists embarked on a meticulous investigation, their search leading them to a clandestine network of Kriosian extremists known as the Renegades. This shadowy organization, composed of members from various Kriosian races, harbored a deep-seated resentment towards the Conclave and its policies of peaceful coexistence. With the help of Xylo and Thala, who were appalled by the Renegades' treachery, Stone and Lyra managed to infiltrate the group's secret headquarters. There, they uncovered damning evidence of their involvement in the star's destabilization. The Renegades had developed a highly sophisticated device capable of manipulating stellar energy. They had infiltrated the star's core and used this device to trigger a chain reaction that would have led to a supernova had the humans not intervened. They sought to plunge the Kriosian system into chaos, believing that only through destruction could they achieve their twisted vision of a new order. The evidence was presented to the Conclave, causing a wave of shock and outrage. The Renegades were swiftly apprehended, their plot exposed for all to see. They were met with swift justice, their actions condemned by the Kriosian people and the galactic community at large. The revelation of the Renegades' treachery cast a shadow over the celebrations, but it also served to strengthen the bond between the humans and the Kriosians. The shared experience of facing and overcoming a common enemy had forged an unbreakable alliance. In the weeks that followed, the Kriosians worked tirelessly to rebuild their shattered civilization. The human fleet, having fulfilled its mission, prepared to depart, but not before leaving behind a team of scientists and engineers to assist with the reconstruction efforts. Commander Stone, his heart heavy with the knowledge of the lives lost and the suffering endured, addressed the Kriosian people one last time. "We have witnessed the depths of despair and the heights of hope," he said. "We have seen the darkness of betrayal and the light of unity, but through it all, the spirit of the Kriosian people has shone brightly. As we return to our home, we carry with us the memories of your courage, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to peace. We are honored to have been a part of your story, and we will forever cherish the friendship we have forged." The Kriosians, their hearts filled with gratitude and admiration, bid farewell to their human saviors. They watched as the human fleet disappeared into the vastness of space, a symbol of hope and a reminder of the boundless potential of the human spirit. The Kriosian civilization, scarred but unbroken, emerged from the ashes of the near catastrophe with a renewed sense of purpose. They vowed to honor the sacrifices made, to rebuild their society on the foundations of unity and cooperation, and to forge a brighter future for all Kriosians. The memory of the savage humans, who had come to their rescue when all seemed lost, would forever be etched in their hearts. The Kriosians had learned a valuable lesson, that even the most advanced civilizations could benefit from the wisdom and empathy of those they considered less advanced. The Kriosian crisis had served as a catalyst for change, a turning point in the history of their civilization. They had faced the abyss and emerged stronger, wiser, and more united than ever before. The Odyssey, now a symbol of intergalactic cooperation and human ingenuity, embarked on its return journey to Earth. The crew, weary but elated, savored the quiet solitude of space, reflecting on the extraordinary events they had witnessed and participated in. Captain Petrova, her gaze fixed on the star map, traced the trajectory that would lead them home. "It's hard to believe it's over," she mused, her voice barely a whisper. Commander Stone, standing beside her, nodded in agreement. "It was a harrowing experience," he said, "but also an incredibly rewarding one. We have proven that humanity, even with our limited technology, can make a difference on a galactic scale." The other crew members exchanged smiles, their faces glowing with a sense of accomplishment and pride. They had faced the unknown, overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges, and ultimately emerged victorious. They were the heroes of Krios, the saviors of a civilization. As the Odyssey hurtled through the cosmos, its engines humming a soothing melody, the crew members shared stories of their experiences, their voices filled with laughter and camaraderie. They spoke of the Kriosians' kindness and hospitality, of the beauty and diversity of their world, of the challenges they had faced together, and the triumphs they had shared. The journey home was long, but it was filled with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. The crew knew that their actions had not only saved a civilization, but also forged a lasting bond between two vastly different species. When the Odyssey finally re-entered Earth's orbit, it was greeted by a hero's welcome. The world had been following the mission with bated breath, and news of its success had ignited a wave of joy and celebration. The crew members, hailed as heroes, were showered with accolades and honors. But for them, the true reward was the knowledge that they had made a difference, that they had lived up to the ideals of humanity and demonstrated the power of compassion and ingenuity. The Kriosian crisis had served as a wake-up call for humanity, a reminder that they were not alone in the universe and that their actions could have a profound impact on other civilizations. It had also shown them that their greatest strength lay not in their technology, but in their spirit, their empathy, and their willingness to help those in need. The Kriosian system was still reeling from the near apocalypse. The once vibrant worlds bore the scars of the star's fury, with scorched landscapes, disrupted weather patterns, and devastated ecosystems. Yet, amidst the wreckage, a sense of hope prevailed. The Kriosians, having faced the abyss and emerged from its depths, were determined to rebuild their civilization stronger and more resilient than ever before. Human and Kriosian teams collaborated tirelessly, pooling their resources and knowledge to restore order and heal the wounds inflicted upon the system. The humans, with their practical engineering skills and adaptable technology, worked alongside Kriosian scientists, sharing their expertise in ecological restoration and climate stabilization. Together, they established outposts on the damaged worlds, utilizing advanced terraforming techniques to revitalize the barren landscapes and restore the delicate balance of the ecosystems. The Kriosian sun, now stabilized thanks to the human-built stellar stabilizer, once again shone down upon a system on the mend. But the rebuilding process was not solely focused on the physical environment. The Kriosian conclave, recognizing the need for unity and transparency, initiated a series of reforms aimed at strengthening the bonds between the different races and preventing future acts of sabotage. They established new communication channels, fostering open dialogue and understanding between the diverse cultures of the system. They invested in education and cultural exchange programs, promoting tolerance and cooperation. And they created a new security force, tasked with safeguarding the system from internal and external threats. The Kriosians, having learned a valuable lesson about the dangers of complacency and isolationism, embraced a new era of openness and collaboration. They reached out to neighboring star systems, establishing diplomatic relations and trade agreements. They shared their knowledge and technology, fostering a spirit of cooperation that would benefit the entire galactic community. The human team, having witnessed the Kriosians' resilience and determination, were inspired by their spirit. They returned to Earth with a newfound appreciation for the diversity of life in the universe and a renewed commitment to the exploration and understanding of the cosmos. The Kriosian crisis, a moment of unprecedented danger and despair, had ultimately become a catalyst for positive change. It had brought two vastly different civilizations together, fostering a bond of friendship and cooperation that would endure for generations to come. And it had reminded the galaxy of the indomitable spirit of both humans and Kriosians, a spirit that could overcome any obstacle, no matter how daunting. Back on Earth, the Kriosian crisis had a profound and lasting impact. The daring rescue mission and the subsequent collaboration with an alien civilization captured the imagination of people worldwide. It sparked a renewed interest in space exploration and a surge in funding for scientific research. Governments, recognizing the potential benefits of intergalactic cooperation, invested heavily in space programs, establishing new research facilities and training programs for astronauts and scientists. The Global Space Agency, once a modest organization, expanded rapidly, its ranks swelling with talented individuals from all walks of life. The Kriosian technology that had been shared with humanity during the crisis revolutionized various industries. The Kriosian understanding of energy manipulation led to breakthroughs in renewable energy sources, reducing humanity's reliance on fossil fuels and mitigating the effects of climate change. Their advanced medical knowledge resulted in the development of new treatments and cures for previously incurable diseases, extending lifespans and improving the quality of life for millions. Their expertise in materials science led to the creation of stronger, lighter, and more durable materials, transforming industries from construction to transportation. The Kriosian crisis also had a profound cultural impact. The encounter with an alien civilization forced humanity to reevaluate its place in the universe, challenging preconceived notions of superiority and isolationism. People began to see themselves as part of a larger cosmic community, interconnected and interdependent. This newfound perspective led to a greater emphasis on global cooperation and understanding. Nations that had once been rivals found common ground in their shared humanity, working together to address global challenges and promote peace. The Kriosian crisis had shown humanity that its greatest strength lay not in its technological prowess, but in its ability to unite and work together for the common good. The story of the Kriosian crisis and the heroic efforts of the human astronauts became a source of inspiration for generations to come. It was taught in schools, celebrated in literature and film, and immortalized in monuments and memorials. The legacy of the savage humans who had dared to reach out and help a civilization in need would forever be etched in the annals of history. The Kriosian system, once a beacon of interstellar harmony, was now a testament to the resilience of life in the face of adversity. The once pristine worlds, scarred by the star's wrath, were slowly but surely healing. Under the guidance of the human specialists, Kriosian engineers worked tirelessly to restore the ecological balance of their planets. The humans, with their knowledge of terraforming and ecological restoration, introduced hardy plant species that could thrive in the harsh conditions. These plants, genetically modified to withstand the increased radiation levels, began to reclaim the scorched earth, their roots anchoring the soil and their leaves filtering the air. Kriosian scientists, working in tandem with their human counterparts, developed innovative technologies to purify the contaminated water sources and restore the atmospheric balance. Massive atmospheric processors, powered by the stabilized star's energy, hummed to life, filtering out harmful pollutants and replenishing the air with vital gases. Meanwhile, the Kriosian people, their spirits unbroken by the near apocalypse, rallied together to rebuild their shattered communities. The once bustling cities, now reduced to rubble, were slowly but surely rising from the ashes. The Kriosians, known for their ingenuity and adaptability, embraced the challenge with a determination that inspired awe in their human allies. The human team, led by Dr. Elizabeth Chen, a renowned ecologist and terraforming expert, worked closely with the Kriosian leaders, sharing their knowledge and expertise. Dr. Chen, a woman of boundless compassion and unwavering optimism, became a symbol of hope for the Kriosian people. Her gentle demeanor and unwavering belief in the power of nature to heal resonated deeply with the Kriosians, who had always revered the natural world. As the months passed, the Kriosian system began to show signs of recovery. The barren landscapes were slowly turning green, the rivers and oceans were teeming with life once more, and the air was filled with the songs of birds and the gentle rustling of leaves. The Kriosian people, their spirits lifted by the sight of their world healing, embraced their human allies with open arms, their gratitude and admiration evident in every interaction. The Kriosian conclave, having witnessed the transformative power of collaboration, embarked on a new era of openness and diplomacy. They reached out to neighboring star systems, establishing diplomatic relations and trade agreements. The Kriosian technology, once closely guarded, was now shared with other civilizations, fostering a spirit of cooperation that would benefit the entire galactic community. The Kriosian system, once a self-sufficient utopia, became a hub of interstellar activity. Ships from distant worlds arrived, laden with goods and knowledge, eager to partake in the newfound prosperity and exchange of ideas. The Kriosians, in turn, sent their own envoys to other systems, sharing their wisdom and experiences and forging alliances that would ensure their continued survival and growth. The human team, their mission accomplished, prepared to return to Earth. But before they left, they were honored with a grand farewell ceremony, a testament to the deep respect and gratitude the Kriosians held for their saviors. The conclave chamber, now restored to its former glory, was filled with representatives from all the Kriosian races. Xylo, his voice filled with emotion, addressed the assembled crowd. Today, we bid farewell to our dear friends from Earth, the heroes who saved our civilization from annihilation. Their courage, ingenuity, and unwavering empathy have shown us the true meaning of heroism. He turned to Commander Stone and Dr. Chen, his multifaceted eyes gleaming with warmth. You have not only saved our lives, but also our souls. You have taught us the importance of unity, cooperation, and the boundless potential of the human spirit. We will forever be in your debt. Commander Stone, his voice thick with emotion, replied, "It has been our honor to serve you. We leave with heavy hearts, but with the knowledge that we have made a difference. The bond between our two species is unbreakable, and we look forward to a future of continued friendship and collaboration." Dr. Chen, her eyes sparkling with tears of joy, added, "The Kriosian system is a testament to the resilience of life and the power of hope. We have witnessed the transformation of a dying world into a thriving ecosystem, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Kriosian people." The human team, showered with gifts and blessings, boarded their ships and departed, leaving behind a legacy of hope and a brighter future for the Kriosian civilization. As the Odyssey and its accompanying fleet traversed the vast expanse of space, a sense of accomplishment and camaraderie permeated the ship. The crew, having witnessed firsthand the power of human compassion and ingenuity, were filled with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of their place in the cosmos. Commander Stone, his gaze fixed on the swirling nebulae outside the viewport, pondered the implications of their mission. "We have shown the galaxy that humanity is not just a technologically advanced species," he mused, "but also a compassionate one. We have proven that even in the face of overwhelming odds, we can overcome challenges and make a real difference." Captain Petrova, her hands resting on the control panel, nodded in agreement. "The Kriosian crisis has taught us a valuable lesson," she said. "It has shown us that our true strength lies not in our technology, but in our ability to unite and work together for the common good." The other crew members gathered around the bridge listened intently, their faces etched with a mixture of pride and humility. They had been a part of something truly extraordinary, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. As the Odyssey neared Earth, a wave of anticipation washed over the crew. They were eager to reunite with their loved ones, to share their experiences, and to celebrate their triumph. But their return was not without its challenges. News of the Kriosian crisis and the human intervention had spread throughout the galaxy, sparking a wave of interest and intrigue. Earth, once considered a backwater planet, was now thrust into the galactic spotlight. The Global Space Agency, inundated with requests for information and collaboration, found itself at the forefront of a new era of interstellar diplomacy. The Kriosian technology that had been shared with humanity was revolutionizing industries and transforming lives, but it also raised ethical and security concerns. The world's leaders, faced with a complex and rapidly evolving landscape, had to navigate the delicate balance between progress and caution. The Kriosian crisis had opened a new chapter in human history, one filled with both promise and peril. The Odyssey's return marked the beginning of a new era for humanity, an era of unprecedented opportunity and unprecedented responsibility. The choices they made in the coming years would shape the destiny of their species and their place in the cosmos. The Odyssey, freshly refitted and resupplied, stood poised on the launch pad, a beacon of hope against the backdrop of the starry sky. Its crew, veterans of the Kriosian crisis, had barely had time to catch their breath before being called upon once more. A distress signal had been received, a desperate plea for help from a distant star system. A species known as the Lumina, masters of light and energy, were facing a catastrophic energy drain that threatened to extinguish their civilization. Their sun, the source of their power, was inexplicably fading, plunging their world into darkness and despair. Commander Stone, his voice filled with determination, addressed his crew. "Our mission is clear," he said. "We must reach the Lumina system and do everything in our power to help them. The fate of a civilization hangs in the balance." Captain Petrova, her eyes gleaming with resolve, nodded in agreement. "We are ready, Commander," she said. "The Odyssey and her crew are always ready to answer the call." The countdown commenced, the air thick with anticipation. The engines roared to life, the ship vibrating with raw power. And then, with a blinding flash of light, the Odyssey vanished, leaving Earth behind and hurtling towards the unknown. The luminous system, a breathtaking tapestry of swirling nebulae and shimmering stars, awaited them. A new challenge, a new adventure, a new opportunity to prove the indomitable spirit of humanity. The Odyssey, a symbol of hope and compassion, was on its way.